while they
The
go
last
get their
one.
drinks, Chase has ordered something today, and it came in this big old box, and he told me I'm not allowed to open it because it's for the pod, and so now he's going to go get it.
That's terrifying.
I don't know.
I heard myself
what.
twice.
Here, I'll turn down
Hello.
mine. Hey, don't
There we go.
don't.
Hello.
Now you should be good.
Hello.
But
So what's going on? Have we
just-
started?
Well, I mean, they're getting their stuff now, and this is a bit. Oh my
Oh,
fucking
okay.
god, you did it!
I guess this is a bit. What is it? What is that in his hand? Is that a turd?
Rolling.
Is that a coconut?
It is.
Did you get a coconut for the podcast?
With a flower.
Why?
This goddamn coconut bit will live forever.
Don't you just love coconuts?
This is a stupid bit.
It's already got a hole in it made.
I don't like this bit. Why are we continuing this bit?
I don't like this bit either.
Oh yeah, drinking Blue Moon out of a straw.
Every beginning of the episode, every beginning episode is like, hey, remember that time we talked about cum in a coconut?
I didn't say anything about cum. I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Whoa, you're
That's
bringing up
what the
that
bit
story,
is.
Andreas?
I'm just drinking out of a coconut.
That's the bit. What's the bit?
What?
There's no bit. I'm just drinking out of a coconut.
Yeah.
Now you guys are doing a
voices.
Now you guys are doing a bit about not knowing what the bit is, and that's an even dumber bit.
What?
What?
Andreas is saying there's some bit
You got a coconut.
about coconuts.
Okay.
He bought a coconut for the podcast
Why?
because of the coconut thing.
What is a coconut?
It's got a
See, the
hole
only
in
thing-
it, Cody.
Yeah, that's the first. My very first thought is, how are we fucking this coconut? 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways. How many ways we taking this coconut?
It's only got one hole, so.
Oh, we can make more.
And you know what? I'll say it. It's the size of a straw, so you know, too small for me, ladies.
Not for
Cheers.
me. Let's go.
Dink,
Boop.
Oh, dink.
dink.
Aw, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
He doesn't cheers me because
I
he
realized I
hates
could have
me.
just drank wine.
I do hate white people.
I apologize.
What?
I said I could have just drank wine. I'm taking one of your brewskis.
I don't think get some more.
Well, I mean,
Also, what is that brewski?
Already
Is
drinking
it Doctor?
We're not paid by them, so don't worry about it.
yeah, until it's a very
It just
good
looks-
sour. Is all we have to say.
Oh, it's a sour. Okay,
It's
sours
very,
are
very
good.
It's
It
incredibly
looks
good.
like a.
Hey, wait. What's the brand name? And just hopes they might sponsor us.
Dr. Robot.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Contribution.
very, very good berry lemon sour drink.
I'm sure
Your
you.
alcoholic drink. It is very good. Stop making IPAs. They suck. This is very good.
I'm sure you.
I don't know what you're
really
talking about.
They don't
appreciate.
suck, but they're not
IPAs
great.
are.
I'm sure
trash.
they'd really appreciate the fact that we talked about fucking a coconut.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think
that-
that's
I'm
really
sure
good
that's
for
the-
brand.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the one they want.
Our
the
brand
brand.
image is great. All right.
You might fuck a coconut on, Bud Light, but you wouldn't do it on Dr. Robot. Buy up today.
Damn right.
Well, we can't cut out Bud Light. We have to make up a fake beer.
I actually like Bud Light.
Yeah, not bad.
It's a good water. It's a good like.
support.
It's a good drink.
And with the whole,
As the
Hyper-
bi half, they have to support them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
As the straight half, we can't. God.
yeah,
Mm.
you guys gotta be bad people.
You guys are straight.
Like, just be as bad as you can.
No, I'm gay.
I'm straight.
All right, you're a good person.
I
Then.
thought you guys were. I thought you were a little guy.
Well, homosexual.
Like
is
genuinely,
straight.
I thought you were like a little guy.
Like homosexual, yeah.
It's like metrosexual, where that was that weird phase where they're like, I like dressing nice. That's my sexuality.
It's like I think you're just gay.
No, I think
I
you
thought
just
you were.
enjoy fashion,
It's
right?
either you wear gym shorts and an oversized tee, or
you're
you're
gay.
gay.
If you don't look like Adam Sandler,
Guys,
you're gay.
I might be looking a little gay.
Yeah,
today.
but isn't there that game? Is it Adam Sandler or a lesbian?
Yes.
Oh, the
I
bit.
lost every single time because I didn't know Adam Sandler owned a puffer vest because it's Adam Sandler. I didn't know he rode like that.
Adam Sandler's chill.
He
like
rides
that.
in many ways. Adam Sandler has a multiple.
Adam Sandler is like one of the celebrities that I just idolize for the fact that he's just so relaxed.
Reese,
Do
you think Adam Sandler would join us in fucking that coconut because he rides so many ways?
I feel like he would. You know, we went to high school with someone who their dad grew up with Adam Sandler, right?
You know, I'm sorry.
My hamster's girlfriend's cousin
Was
no,
but like it was actually like it was one of my good friends.
that's
His
Ben
dad
Stiller.
like was friends with Adam.
One of
same
my
person. They're
friend's
white guys.
cousin who had a stepdaughter.
You guys are making this sound way worse than it is because it isn't that bad.
No, the way you said it, like honestly.
I look, all right. One of like my good friends throughout high school, his dad grew up with Adam Sandler.
Wait, who is it?
And so
Wait,
like,
I guess, okay, can you use a misnomer that I would know?
X Slayer 47.
God, it's Xbox.
So
Gamer
Cody,
Dad. Yeah.
this will be a deep cut and it might work for you. Do you
Okay.
remember the kid in our high school who had the like old Camaro Z, like
Why
the
fuck would I remember
Z28?
their car.
Because he was like the only one with like this car.
Was it
It
red?
was like an old Camaro, white and black. It was white with black racing stripes.
It was a speed racer, and I know Speed Racer came to our fucking school.
Go.
No.
Okay, is there anything else? I don't pay attention to cars. Like I'm a drama person. What drama?
We'll just I
Oh, you want some?
will I mute will I remember
Oh, you want some
will I remember
drama?
to censor words.
You want some
What?
drama?
Well, maybe you should
Oh my god.
outsource an
All
editor.
right, so I know there was a ton, but it was one of the hunters.
Oh yeah. What's up?
It was one of the hunters at our school. Yeah, I know. There was like a ton of hunters we knew. He was in Renfro.
Florida. Everyone is named Hunter in Florida.
Is it this important to super
This is not this
to
important.
discreetly describe this guy?
Well, I
If I go on your
name.
Instagram and type, oh no, I wouldn't.
You just don't have to know who it is. It doesn't matter.
Adam
The audience
Sandler.
there.
He's curious, all right. So
All
he
right,
wants.
I'll figure it out eventually.
We love Adam Sandler, and he's a great guest to have on the show.
So Adam Sandler, I've PM'd you on
Always call
Discord.
me as soon as we start.
Hit my
recording. I
line.
swear to fucking God.
You can call me at 852-334-7762.
I felt you change your phone
I
number.
did.
I felt
I
it. Like
did.
at the moment
guys,
you started.
like,
so
guys,
guys,
I was
for
going to
the
start
audio
getting my actual
For
phone
the
number.
audio listeners, there was a few numbers in there that were correct. You just have to
for
guess
the-
the rest.
But for the visual listeners,
They can see it in my face too.
You're like, and
I was like, do I actually want to say my number? No, I'm not gonna say that.
That would be hilarious and end up biting you in the ass very, very hard.
I had my voter records while I was streaming. Those were accessible, so people would Google my name and they'd go, here's where you live, Cody. Did you know you lived here? Oh, cool. Glad you know that random person on the internet. That's so fun to know. And you're telling me. What about the people that don't tell me?
I think at one point, if we ever get a lot of viewers, you get like a burner phone and you put up the number in one episode and you like call this number at this time when we record the next, and then we'll just listen to phone calls the whole time.
And we don't say anything.
Just don't say anything. We just listen to these people fucking just
Tell us about
say
their
the
problems.
dumbest shit.
We just listen to the voicemails.
Call it and leave a voicemail. Wait, that's
Call it,
really
leave a-
funny. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, leave a voicemail telling me to kill myself. I
Hey,
need the
I'm a
extra.
long-time listener of the podcast here. Why haven't y'all killed yourselves yet?
Thank you for
Didn't you just
calling.
fucking
So
kill
actually,
yourself?
fun fact, we thought about it.
Great question.
It was a stream. It was a podcast idea we had
We-
back in 2014, but we never got it off the ground.
We watched actually the first Hunger Games movie came out, and we watched it, and they had the berry, and I actually brought it up.
I was like,
guys,
I wish I had one of those berries. You know what I mean?
yeah, and then Reese bit onto it. Yeah, he was like, yeah, man, that was a great idea.
Was it a berry that just kills you?
Yeah.
We tried to.
Have you never seen Hunger Games?
It's been since like 2014.
Yeah, I mean, you were there too,
That's
Chase.
crazy.
Like, you may not have been at the showing, but we met up with you afterwards. So
Yeah.
sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I've been too busy watching good movies.
Oh yeah, like the 4 anacondas.
I've moved on.
Do you have a new like?
I'm
thing
I'm
you
currently
watch?
watching all the Piranha movies.
Are you? Is that what you decided on?
5 of them.
It's better than Lake Placid, at least.
So
The first one it was actually surprisingly good. Came out right after Jaws. Surprisingly good. I'm on the second one.
Wait, before you get into this, can we do like a little intro for this segment of
Oh, yeah.
Chase
Chase
talking about
has watched a movie.
Chase has watched a movie.
Okay, give me a,
talking about movies.
All right, go ahead.
yeah, sure. That's a
Fun fact.
So what movie have you seen this?
Chase.
Have
What
you seen a
movie?
movie?
I've
Have
actually
you
got
guys
a
ever
movie
seen a
too.
movie?
Well, I
don't want
have.
to talk about that movie. Fucking Baskin.
Mhm. You can talk about it.
Not now, David.
Not now.
We are recording, David. What are you recording? The
Hello.
podcast.
Hello.
Hey, it's Miles Morales.
Oh my god. I loved you in Spider-Man.
I love doing Spider-Man.
Don't pick off my dog because it's racist.
Hmm?
Got a racist dog.
So that's the evidence of my dog being racist.
Did she attack? I didn't
No,
really.
she was growling. You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh,
That's
that's fine. No, there is no racist dog.
Yeah, sorry, my dog's not racist.
Well, I mean, you told me that was Miles Morales, so I kind of got starstruck for a second.
it is Miles Morales. He was here. Yeah.
That's insane. So yeah, I said I didn't see the racism.
So Jason's movie time.
Oh yeah, I'm
Hold on, let's
currently
run
on
the,
the
let's
second
run the
movie.
intro again.
Boobadoo.
Okay.
Chase is movie time.
It's Jason's
Movie time.
movie time.
So anyway, I watched this movie where this guy got blinded and someone licked the eye socket. But anyway,
That
Chase,
sounds kinda hot.
what you got going on?
So I didn't finish the movies. I'm on the second one right now when I got rudely interrupted by Reese to record this.
Oh no! Record the
too in.
podcast. I can't believe it.
But I didn't know going into it. But the second Piranha movie was the directorial debut of James Cameron.
Really?
No way.
It's the
How-
first
what year?
movie ever. 82.
Oh yeah, no, that
I also
tracks.
want to. I want
That
to
does
preface
Wow.
the jump from his first movie to his second movie is insane.
Take a guess of what the second movie was
Titanic.
from the 80s.
That would be my
I
guess.
think it's Titanic.
That would be
right?
my guess. Yeah.
No, it's Terminator.
What? Yeah,
He
so I
made
made a movie
Piranha
about
2,
piranhas,
And then Terminator.
yeah.
Ever since then, he hasn't had a movie dip below like 6 stars. The dude's a
God.
fucking menace.
Well, Avatar.
Yeah.
We can talk about Avatar.
I haven't even seen
Yeah,
the
oh,
Very made.
I now know where his fascination with water came from. Piranhas too.
That's true.
Yeah, he consists. You know what, James Cameron? I will shout out James Cameron. If you're listening to this podcast, James Cameron, shout out, dude. He just
Yo, we
consistently
like your
does cool
water
shit.
movies.
He does cool shit. I think you can't say he doesn't do cool shit.
He
I will
does cool
give him
shit.
that. Yeah,
Sure.
even if it's a bad movie, like Avatar was cool conceptually at the
It's
time.
like the problem is with Avatar as a whole is that
Bad movie.
it's visually fucking amazing, and then the story is just so mediocre, muddy water.
Sigourney
where it's
Weaver's
just
in
like,
it.
bad guy,
That's true.
bad guy. He's the bad guy, and you know what bad guy does? Bad guy does bad things.
Military bad, invade land.
Pocahontas.
We need resources. Rah, 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 rah.
I want
the
oil.
military-
Give me your oil.
wait. The military was the bad guys in that movie?
Yeah, the military was gonna blend up all the native tribe people into an oil,
Yeah, what's
They
bad
said that.
about that?
put them into a blender.
Yeah, it's for the American people. Isn't that the righteous
Isn't
way
that the
to do
number
things?
one thing? That's what I do. That's what I do.
Whatever
everyone
you
does
want.
them.
All right.
As an American, I go to my fellow Americans and grind them up into a meat grinder.
Well, not fellow Americans.
sorry.
Yeah,
I go to the nearest poorest country and grind up my fellow
got it.
man for oil.
Well, they're not fellow, they're foreigners.
oil.
Yeah,
Now,
they're
so.
Well,
different.
they're oil now.
And also
They're
they're
oil.
pores.
I mean, we're about to
Forgot
run out
that
of
They're
dinosaurs, so-
subhuman.
Jesus Christ.
You felt that one, didn't you? I felt that one too.
He doesn't like that one. He doesn't like how he said it. He's regretting every
Memorialize it.
second of that.
Post. Send
Hey,
it.
So welcome to Sauced Up.
Welcome to Sauced Up. Yeah.
Jason's movie time.
Jay's
Jay's
piranha.
movie time.
What about
That's the end of the
2,
segment.
3? What about? Did you?
That's the end of the segment.
Oh yeah, we're done. Okay.
You know, of course you would say subhuman right after the first black person on the podcast walked on.
Can't believe it.
It has nothing to do with race.
It's about to do with class.
Yeah.
Come on. It's
I
like
said poor people. Duh.
Yeah,
you can be poor regardless of your race. Jesus. Fucking disgusting.
Oh my God.
Assuming
I
it's
was gonna say
racism.
something real racist, but I can't.
Immortalize it. Say it.
If you're gonna say something racist, maybe don't say you're gonna say something racist.
I was gonna say, what's the difference?
Funny.
It's not funny anymore.
And then we all laugh, and then I
Yeah.
do
We all laugh.
a Chinese impression.
Pull a Steve Crowder.
All right, let me get my straw hat.
Ridiculous. I can't
My
believe you did that.
I want to be ninja.
Oh.
You just did that. I know
watched
you're
your video.
referencing the person, but
Jamie, pull up. I want to be ninja by Hot Shell Ray. By
Actually,
Imagine
play the entire
Dragons.
video and don't cut it.
Yeah, but no,
I don't
that's
even
totally
remember-
fine. You
I don't
can.
even remember the singer.
Because she's a
Some blonde lady.
pretty
Yeah, I don't
popular
know.
comedian too.
is she a comedian?
Like
She's a
the
comedian?
chick
That
that
was
did it,
comedy?
like she's
I thought
like
she was
actually
a
like
politician.
was it?
That was Marjorie Taylor
I
Greene.
thought it was.
That was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I thought it was. I mean, I saw a picture of her and
Oh,
it was
fun
not her, but I
fact,
thought it was.
her district is very close to where we live.
Is it actually?
Yeah, she's like in the upper left.
Dude, we can't get away from them.
Nope. Mm-mm. Margarine.
Dude, they're
the fucking
everywhere.
butter.
Matt
I can't
Gaetz,
believe it's not
her.
politicians.
God,
You're
I
never
can't believe
escaping.
she's a politician.
There it is. There it is.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna blow my brains out of this podcast.
You should do it for like 20 subs.
That's basically what I used to do on stream.
guys.
We've speaking of, we've been playing a shitload of Final Fantasy 14 lately. I don't know.
No, really?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
too much. Like fucking too much. It's so much fun.
it's very good.
I'm thinking about getting
You're
back
not
into streaming.
it.
Oh, you said I'm not? I'm actually thinking about streaming it. Why is my phone blowing up?
What's so final about it if there's 14 of them?
I don't know, man.
There's 16 now.
Well, so the reason I bring this up is because I could get back into streaming with Final Fantasy because there are femboy cafes with live DJs.
All right,
Nice.
he's in.
Yeah, Chase, you may have to spring out that bisexual side.
Is what?
Yeah, femboy.
Femboy Cafe.
What?
Yeah, there's like DJs and shit. They go pretty hard.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to go yet, but I think we're gonna. I don't know.
We might go tonight.
We might go to a swingers
see.
club in Final Fantasy 14.
Coming.
Download it.
Dude,
Have
I
you heard about the?
I was about to say I haven't fucking paid for the game yet. I still have
yeah.
not. I am still in the free trial, and I have. I'm done.
Hey.
I'm done with the first part.
Hey, my highest liked tweet is about femboys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
There's a
likes?
picture of like all of them in a car.
You say
and,
all
like,
of the femboys?
all of them. It's like 5 of them, all right? And they
That's
Are you
all
talking
of
about
them.
the
That's all of them.
Mr. Cheddar one?
The what?
Are you talking about the
I don't
one
think
that?
it's Mr. Cheddar with the tiny mouse.
Yeah, the
I
one
don't know.
that's
It just says like I'd rather go to war than get in this car. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's a Prius. I'm jumping in there head first.
If it's war or hang out with
Are
femboys,
those femboys.
what?
Yeah.
Where's the
They were?
choice?
It was probably some.
Yeah, where's the choice?
I'm not
fucking
going to
loading
war.
up, getting my M16 rifle. I'm
Oh, you know
getting
what?
out there on the front lines.
Well, someone's got to fight for the femboys.
and suck
I'll
off
give-
them femboys.
Oh, wait,
My
whoa,
right to be a femboy shall not be encroached by any liberal terrorists.
I don't know, man. A lot of people in the military are very into femboy.
Very into femboys
No,
and very scared about being
I don't
into
wanna-
femboys.
Yeah.
You know what? This leads me into a conversation I had with one of my first bosses at a job ever.
Yeah, we talk about femboys with our bosses a lot.
No, this is where I learned about how much the military plays gay chicken.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
There's gonna
So
be a Reddit story.
It's
What
TLDR.
the hell?
no,
Today I learned.
This is firsthand from my boss when I worked at Walmart.
Can you say this in a way that would be able to be posted on r/funny?
I'll do it in a way that it's super clippable for TikTok.
That's good enough. Yeah.
So I'm at work, right? I don't like when he
you
does that.
already fucked
I don't
up.
like.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like when he
alright.
does
Alright,
that.
can we let's get another
I don't
check.
like.
Retake,
I don't
retry,
like how he. I
retry,
don't like how he
retry.
just turned fully to face me.
Sorry, I was engaged with you.
I'm sorry. I was like fully in character, and then that
In
distracted me, guys.
character? Are you playing a character right now, Reese?
Yeah, TikTok podcaster.
Can you do
You're
an
being
accent?
genuine. I thought this was a real podcast.
No.
Do a Valley Girl.
I don't know
Do a
if we can
Valley
work
Girl
with this.
accent
Yeah,
while you talk about this.
I'm not going to do that. So I'm at work, and I used to work underneath like two of my managers were both ex-military, and I used to work in the back, and it was just me and them usually like unloading the trucks the whole day. And we're talking about like just I was like asking him about military life because we lived in a huge military town, and I was just asking questions, and then there was another guy who we started working with that like started working, and he was a also like an ex-military personnel, and like they were talking about how my manager just goes up to him and just goes, "So, you ever played gay chicken?" Obviously, and I'm just like, "What the fuck are you two talking about?" And he's like, "So, in the military, they love to play gay chicken."
Oh,
And he goes,
I
"So
understand
gay
now.
chicken is basically when you and someone just start doing sus stuff until someone eventually taps out." Whereas basically you'll just be like gay chicken, and then I would just lean into Cody for a kiss and just see if he would go all the way to make out with me. And then it would just escalate from there until one of them was like, "All right, bro, this is too gay."
I would never lose that game.
yeah.
I love the awkward.
I love how they're just finish
You got
up.
another one?
We'll wait.
That was for TikTok. We were letting you do your TikTok thing.
Yeah, you're doing your TikTok.
Yeah, but we
Are
need
we-
your
are we supposed to-
reaction for the
Oh, we're
TikTok clip.
What? I cannot believe they did that. They did gay chicken. You're telling me that it's kind of gay in the military. You know, on the 4 years of the swim team I was on, that was all it was. That is the entirety of the swim team was gay chicken. We took showers together. We did a lot of gay shit for being a straight swim team.
Hey, Reese, you want to play gay chicken?
No.
How is that assault?
I got assaulted.
Notice that.
No, I never touched him. He put his hands around my throat, choking me when he knows I like that.
No, I never touched him.
He wouldn't choke me.
Touch him off.
I never touched him.
He
I never
wouldn't
touched him.
to
Here's this
choke me
video
if he
footage of
wasn't
me
into
grabbing
it.
the side of his head.
He wouldn't try. He wouldn't put his hands all over me trying to get him off me if he wasn't into it.
I'd like to clip this and like clip that and then like play it at a trial that has just all of us in it.
I'm gonna say church
Yeah, no, let's play it at a church actually.
and the amphitheater.
On the big screen.
We have an organ playing in the background.
Ooh.
I don't
Playing
know.
the Smash theme.
Bop, 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 bop,
That
bop,
is not the
bop,
Smash theme.
bop,
That's
bop.
copyrighted, in fact.
That's what plays,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we can't- I
That's
don't
a
know.
copyright strike.
Yeah.
No, I don't sing it well enough.
Well,
We're
this
fine.
is for Patreon. We're fine. They're not gonna.
He's
they're not gonna
off
see it.
key.
Wait, does that mean we're
No,
shooting two this
this
week?
is the main
I have
channel
no
one.
idea. Oh,
If
my
this
bad.
if this was for Patreon,
Well, we
I
have a
would've been wearing,
Patreon
like,
since I brought it up.
Baby, subscribe. Just follow.
You should subscribe.
Like
guys,
and
Give the spiel. Do we have a spiel?
Well, me and Chase, we'll do it later this week. We're gonna be watching and doing a commentary track for Spy Kids 4, but every time they make a time pun, we're gonna do a shot.
that does sound pretty fun.
I'm gonna die.
And just so you guys know, Spy Kids 4 has a lot of time puns.
Is that the new one?
So
Is that
you
the
at
new
home can
one?
also get liver poisoning with us.
Is Spy Kids 4 the new one?
No, that's Spy Kids 5.
Okay.
When are you
Spy Kids
doing
4
that?
is the same. It's the same people, but it's like the first reboot of the series.
When
Do
you
they
do-
go back to Dino Island?
I didn't know there was a fifth one. I thought that was the fourth one.
No,
the Netflix
there's a
one?
fifth one. The newest Netflix one is the fifth one, but there was
Oh,
another
okay.
one.
I guess that's the series I have to binge next after Piranha.
Well, Spy Kids
You
1 through 3 is
have
goated.
to. You don't. You really.
Nobody's
I have
stopping
to.
you.
But Chase's
And
movie
starting
time.
you. We don't.
Chase's movie time will be
5
like
days a
one
week.
of Chase's movie time is my highlight of the week.
I just
Oh my
have to suffer.
That's not all me.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit, you really do.
That's all.
Every week? I guess probably
Just every
for a
couple
little bit.
weeks. you'll
Well,
have
it's
a
gonna
movie
change
plan
whenever
update
I
for
get
it.
the.
Yeah, you're gonna work more.
Yeah, I'm gonna work more, which is
I thought you were quitting your new job within a
Well-
minute.
So well,
no, I'm not. It's actually really awesome. It is really cool.
Yeah.
I do like it a lot. I actually got offered a team lead position.
Oh, that was fast.
it's like kind of it's doing that is kind of like being love bombed in a relationship.
Mhm.
It's like your management. I've been here a week.
Well, the thing is, they were going to because we need 2 ASMs and a team lead.
Sex.
A sex
Money.
mogul.
Sex money. That's Jeffrey Epstein's creed.
Yeah.
Anal? Oh no, you can't do anal
Age,
sex.
sex, multiply it by 2.
That's
No,
not bad, actually. That gets you out of every sketchy zone.
Exactly.
Except for well, anyway.
Anyway,
Well, I think higher of Andreas for that. All right.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
They
You
you have a new job.
So they were gonna up someone to team lead from our group anyway,
Mhm.
and they vouched for me. They're like, "Yeah, we like him." I'm like, have you guys seen me do my job?"
I have not walked on the floor yet.
So you guys
I've been on set once.
I finally worked alone at the job that me and Chase both work at, and I was working a Smash tournament.
Oh wait, yeah, you mentioned it. Didn't you join the Discord?
No, I tried to FaceTime you.
I don't have a face.
You don't have a face?
No,
Oh, my bad.
Edit
My
his
bad.
face out for a second.
I'm like Dream.
I don't have a face.
Edit his face out. Oh, dude,
bad.
someone sent me an awful thing of Dream today or the other day.
How old is Dream?
Yeah, his
He's
face
like
reveal.
20, he's around like our age.
Okay, I can make peanut
Maybe a little
jokes,
bit
right?
younger.
I think he's younger.
I think he's like 22.
I can make
something
peanut
like
jokes about him.
that. Brendan sent me something of Dream, and he was like at a concert, and he was like hiding his face, and he just
No, that was me.
This is the kid. Yeah, was it you?
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Was it you? I can look it up right now.
I
Dude,
love
he
those.
is
I send those to people all the time. Every time I
cringe.
see them, it's so funny.
It's a
See what?
stream.
I'll show you.
This
I'll
Dream?
pull it up. You sent it to me on Twitter, right?
It's like he does a concert for his one song he has.
Is it really the mask one? He's hosting concerts. for
No,
that?
Brandon sent it to me. I'm literally looking at it right now.
Oh, I sent you one too, but you don't look at my TikToks. You hate me.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Your TikToks suck, bro.
Bro, my TikToks are goated. My TikTok For You page is cursed as fuck.
What does he say?
I don't know. I think he's just singing.
What's the title? It says, "Name a more attractive guy than Dream." I'll wait. Men
Literally any.
in general.
Oh
Men.
no. Man, just any of them.
Like I mean, he's clearly got like the ego of a fucking I don't know, like a peacock, I guess. Because holy shit,
Like
What?
he's not ugly, but it was so fucking funny when he did his face reveal, and it's just a mediocre white man.
just
No,
a
he-
white dude.
yeah, he's
just a white dude. He's got curly hair.
He's not unattractive.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not okay. I don't want to bring down the white man. All right.
Yeah,
You've been so tough for so
support the
long.
white man.
we need more white men up there. You know
Honestly,
what I'm
we need
saying?
more white men in power. But aside from that belief of mine, um,
God, our podcast out of context is like the worst thing.
yeah, I'm gonna take credit for a lot of it. What is
It's
it?
not out of
Dream,
context.
dream, something about dream.
Dream.
Dream. Shut your eyes. Shut
Back
your
to
mouth.
spiking.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, no, that
That's
was.
Shark Boy and Lava Go, you
Right,
fucking.
yeah,
Oh.
I don't want to hate on people just for like being a creator. There's no issue with him Dream existing. You know, my issue is not with Dream existing. My issue with like the idolization of his fan base. That's really, really fucking weird. And the fact
No,
that he's not as a creator. When I was creating, I want to talk on this for like a brief second, or maybe I don't.
Ding dong, someone's at the door.
All right, we're gonna guess who it is. It's a Mormon.
Andreas is making sure that Cody doesn't get mugged. Oh, nope, he went
For
to
the audio listeners only, their doorbell rang,
their doorbell. rang.
and they don't know who it is. It's mysterious.
Andreas disappeared to the side of the screen, and
It-
Cody went to the other side of the
I
screen.
think Andres is peeking out the window, And while Cody's going to the door.
I think Andreas might be climbing out the window to go at the door because it was him.
I think it might be Voltec.
I think
They're trying to sell him a vault before.
there's an assassin, and it's a dream Stan. There's a
Like, I
dream-
heard you talking shit about Dream on your recording before it even came out.
So is that the dream Stan? Are they there to kill you?
I'll probably get fucking taken out. No, there's this guy at the door who's been. I don't really know. Andres honestly knows more about him. He calls me Nardwar though.
He calls you
He saw
Nardwar?
me. He saw me in a flower shirt, and he's like, "Man, you look like fucking Nardwar." And he did like an impression. And I
That's
was like, "Oh,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's so funny. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
no, it was very funny." Yeah,
Why-
like, there's no issue with being Nardwar. First off,
Well, it's more the fact that Nardwar plays a fucking like dorky character.
yeah, okay, and
You know what? Fair enough.
okay,
Fucking dork. Fucking dweeb.
how he's done.
Can we start bringing back bullying terms from like 90s
What?
high school movies?
Yeah, I knew it'd be
What?
something. I knew it'd be something weird.
What an entrance! He came in all mischievous.
Yeah, it wasn't mischievous.
What did
Is it
what
going
did
on the
Mr. Man
podcast or
want?
this?
This man. First off, he invited me to a Halloween party.
He didn't invite me.
Um,
He's let me get this short.
But you can dress up as Nardwar.
he asked me. He said there's something going down at Locks. I don't know. They got like Mob Deep coming down there. He's a rapper. Very good.
What?
He invited me to he invited me to a Halloween party. He's like, hey, you know, if you want to go, let me know. And he's like, yeah, let me get one of those ugly ass Marlboro Reds that you got. I'm like, oh man, sorry, I don't smoke anymore. And he's like, oh, man, you quit? You quit? That's so man, that sucks. And I'm like, it's hard. And he's like, yeah, it's hard, especially when you do this. And he pulled out a fucking dime bag of cocaine.
When you say dime bag, you mean like the baby ones?
Like a small, like that big. I am
on our
not lying to you.
doorstep. Let's
On our
fucking
doorstep.
go.
Wow. Andreas, he is comfortable with you.
Yes.
For no reason.
I would be careful going to this Halloween party.
I'm not going to the Halloween. I'm
Andres,
working.
Andres, I
can't.
think you should go to the.
So
Halloween.
Andres is
I'm not
going to the
Halloween.
Halloween party and doing lines.
Oh my god.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty
It was
hard to
yellow.
quit smoking, especially when you do a lot of
Yeah.
crack.
It was a little. yellow.
Can we Google?
It reminds me of the Uber driver I had that just told me of all of, like the women that would suck his dick while he's driving. I'm like, okay. I'm like, thanks, bro. I'm like, that's cool.
I got a little story from work the other day.
Well, I kind of want that. I want like a
Yeah.
Quora article.
So boys,
That was
I'm a-
shocking.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you a
sorry to
story.
our-
Someone pulled out coke on our doorstep minutes ago. Don't all right, boys. Me.
All right, boys, let's forget about the cocaine for a second.
No, they're always
Oh,
on them
shit.
damn phones.
It's like actually.
What,
It is
the
like
party?
actual extra addictive. That's a real thing. Oh wow.
Are you just looking up the addictiveness of coke?
So it's not cocaine. No, he put up a bag of yellow cocaine, stressing that.
Yellow.
So it means
So
that it's either
ketamine.
it's probably shitty cocaine. I don't know if he's just like standing outside. Is why I'm talking.
It might be
about this.
cat.
Because like our walls are not thin, are not thick. Yeah.
While you try to crack this code, so Saturday night, talking with my regulars, we're just watching like football, doing my job.
Yeah, that's insane. It's good.
Andres is still in shock right now.
Dude, he gets the. It's like go get the short one. Go get the short one with the curls.
For audio listeners, Andres is visibly in shock and has been for 5 minutes straight now.
He did ask, or he did offer to let us use his leaf blower.
Lower, yeah, man.
You should do coke with this guy and then return to the podcast with a story.
And an addiction. That's what I want.
I'm never gonna do cocaine.
Again.
But my bar location at work has the problem of having a bunch of tweakers come through.
Yeah.
I'm going. Trust me. It connects. It connects.
No, I
Well, I
believe that
get-
it connects. This just actually happened. Why-
Yeah,
This unlike this story.
this story
Yeah, you
happened
fake-ass
Saturday night. So like I'm sitting there with my regulars, like, and it's been a while since I've had like a tweaker come through, like someone who's just very obviously on something and going a little nuts.
We need a doorbell camera.
And this guy just comes up to the bar and like he like sticks out his fist, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, boss?" Like stick out for a fist bump, and he goes, "Hey, you owe me money." And I'm like,
Oh.
"I don't owe you shit. Who the fuck are you?" Just off rip. I'm like, "Don't say I owe you money. I don't know who the fuck you are."
Double it and pass it
And
on to
then-
the next one.
Then he just keeps going on about something. I'm just like, I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna walk away now and go talk to my regulars. And so like he just like eventually sits down, and then he's just like, and he's like, I'm thinking about something. I'm like, what you thinking about? He's like, I'm like to beat these guys' ass, and he points at professional boxers on my TV, and I'm like,
You're sober.
okay,
Oh,
yeah,
you're sober. You're sober, man.
good for you.
Maybe he confused them for Logan Paul.
No,
I don't think.
no,
I mean, honestly,
none of them were white.
Logan Paul is trained at boxing at this point, right? Like he
And
could
also,
probably
he's
beat
still
me
a
up.
big dude who has wrestled and does WWE,
Yeah.
which still takes a lot of athleticism.
Wait, he's
it's
doing
not
WWE?
easy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like all of his fights
That's
are
kind of
rigged.
dope.
Well, the boxing probably.
Yeah, I mean he
So,
boxes
yeah.
non-boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Same with
I'm
Jake Paul.
listening,
they just box non-boxers. Like what the fuck?
But
Compartmentalize it so then we can
Yeah.
talk about it after.
Yeah.
but it was like so he's just like sitting there doing this. I'm just like, I don't know that this guy's on. I just hand him a cup of water. I'm just like, drink up, buddy, drink up. And so I forget about him for a little bit. Like he still every once in a while just says some random shit to me that I'm just like, yeah, sure. I'm like, whatever you say, boss. And I just go to my manager in the back. I'm like, hey, just so you know, I got someone who's like a little fucked up at the bar, and he's just like walks out. He's like,
Or I don't know if was he like drinking a lot? I don't know if he missed
no.
that.
He was like obviously high on something.
Gotcha.
So I fed him more drinks.
No, I just gave
I said,
I gave him
here
water.
you go, buddy. One on the house.
I gave him water, and then I just forgot. I did not interact with him for most of the night, except whenever he tried to talk to me, and I'm just like, yeah,
Well, I had this old ass dude come into work like the other day, and he's like, "Where's lane 7?" Like super drunk out of his mind. I'm standing right next to lane 7 because I'm doing my job serving. I'm like, right here. And when he goes to sit down, he plays for a little bit. 5 minutes later, falls on his ass,
King.
just like stupid drunk. And then they like the people next to him help him up. Like very awkward about it because he's like, I'm like all the way off in the distance. I don't know what they're saying, but it looks fucking hilarious because they are so awkward. 5 minutes later, falls again. Like, oh my god, I don't know how this man is alive at this point. Like 70-year-old man busting ass on a bowling alley.
that'll be us after we watch
That's a
Spy Kids
shattered
4.
femur.
God.
It's a
Fucking
fucking.
shatter your femurs in Spy Kids 4.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shatter. I'm gonna shatter something, bro.
But shatter my.
I'll shatter my mental health if I hear those time puns. I'm ready.
What was I talking
there a
about
lot?
before we got up? I feel like it was a
Um,
point I wanted to make.
I feel like it was,
You were
and then you got
creating-
cut off by ketamine.
You were like,
It wasn't ketamine. But
when I was creating.
it was about Dream. It was
Dream.
about,
Oh,
it was about
yeah.
Dream and like the platform thing. I do want to make
You
that
think
point.
Dream does cocaine?
Yeah. Actually,
I
maybe
think-
not.
I don't know.
Rich white kid in his 20s. Come on now.
Yeah, but also
I
a
think he's-
Minecraft YouTuber.
I think he's done cocaine. I don't think he does cocaine.
I don't think he's done any.
I don't know if
think
he's done
it.
anything. He doesn't give me like a wizened look.
Yeah, he's
Of
more of
what-
a soy boy than a like
Yeah.
partier.
That's what I'm saying.
He looks like he was offered weed once, and he was like,
Oh,
Be a little frisky.
frisky, and they're like, all right, never mind, man.
I heard you cheating that Minecraft speedrun, man. I don't want to give you any of my weed.
Mom said never to touch the devil's lettuce.
So anyway, yeah, I wanted to say like when I was creating, it's like it's so important to like worry about your platform. Like there were kids who watched me. I understand that. And if you are saying anything, like I make a lot of dick and ball jokes, sure, but they're gonna hear that regardless. It's a matter of like your viewpoints and stuff will always be expressed to whoever's watching you. Like I am more liberal. I'm a liberal person. So like anytime I had a political value or anything like that, it was like
We're the right side.
yeah, you straighties be over there. But like all of those views I said, and I was like, hey, these are my personal views. I want you all to have real opinions and this sort of thing. This is how I view these things.
Like I'd always make a point of that and have an open dialogue, or just like, you know, not be shitty. Like I accidentally followed, so someone followed me on Instagram. Okay, this was actually recently, yeah. And they were 15. Okay, preface, they were like 15 or something like that, but they were in my streams for a while, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know they were 15. Anyway, long story short, I got the notification and I must have accidentally hit follow back, but I was really just trying to go to their profile and see like, oh, are they like, who are they? Who the fuck is this person? And I guess I hit follow, and they messaged in the Discord and they're like, oh my God, Cody followed me back. And I was like, absolutely not. I said, oh, that was a mistake. My bad. And they're like, oh. I'm like, no, I'm not a creep. That's the reasoning. I do not want to associate with people who are, you know, that age. Like, I am my own person. I have my own, like, we are very different people in different forms of life at this point.
This is not like
we're not friends.
We're buddies. We're pals. It's like,
no.
You're a fan.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're a fan.
We are not friends. I don't owe you anything.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I think I not stuck my neck out, but I went a little extra for people who were like in my streams and stuff. Like I feel like I
some people that
great people.
Some people that, you know, started out as a fan and stream have become friends.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I'm friendly with everyone, and if they're cool, I'm gonna want to be friends with them. But my issue is more like when it comes to Dream, who's just like letting these idolizations happen and not saying anything about like, hey, I'm a person. You don't know me. It's like he's like one
like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Taylor Swift has said something like that. I think Taylor Swift is 100%.
Did you not see all the girls dancing in the movie theater?
That's not the same thing as Taylor Swift going, you know, hey, I'm me. I'm not
definitely
you.
A cult.
Dream has not done that, though.
Definitely a cult.
It's definitely a cult.
Yeah.
They're both cults. That's the problem. People should not be putting these people on pedestals in your own mind and having an obsessive personality around someone else that is not yourself. It is clinically insane and it's bad for your mental health.
I think there's
things. I will argue this till the day I die. If you have an obsessive like formation in your mind of someone that is not yourself, it is bad, and you should probably seek therapy because that's not a normal way to think.
Hip hop stands.
That's how I feel about Gary Busey.
Who the fuck is Gary Busey?
You don't know who Gary Busey is?
I won't talk about buttered sausage.
That wasn't actually him. You know? Did you know that?
I know.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's fake.
Gary Busey.
I found out that was fake, and I got so upset.
I had to look up Gary
You're
Busey.
like, damn it! I wanted that to be real buttered sausage.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. I want to talk about buttered sausage.
I don't like buttered sausage.
You've seen Gary Busey before.
He's in the Ginger Dead Man.
Who the fuck
is he?
He looks like
I'm pretty sure he's the Ginger Dead Man.
Gary Busey, for the audio listeners, is honestly a national hero.
Why is it for the audio listener? Why is that specific?
If they don't know who Gary Busey is, Gary Busey is a national hero who was on the foundation of 9/11 and actually was a firefighter that was helping 9/11.
Yeah, but why can't the visual watchers see
because
that
fuck the visual learners.
Because they're visual people can see a diagram of the Twin Towers falling down in a 3D model now with Gary Busey at the bottom.
This is not going to happen.
Which one?
Audio listeners cannot see that.
Which one is your favorite tower?
Well, probably the
Sears Tower.
Was that one of them?
The Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
Oh, of those two?
Oh, Bass Pro Shop Pyramid's pretty good.
Did you guys know that Bass Pro Shop was supposed to be?
I want to have sex in a Bass Pro Shop bathroom.
You probably didn't have the fucking money.
Do you guys want to go to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid? It's in Memphis.
I'm totally down. It's in Tennessee.
I could. Yeah, why not? Well, let's climb the top. Let's try to climb the top of the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
Let's get the suction cups. Like, let's get plungers and just climb up.
I'm down. Get a grappling hook.
Tom Cruise it.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty rad.
No, just slide down it. Why do you need a grappling hook?
Well, I want to
get to the top first.
Yeah,
but it's a pyramid. You just slide down.
Oh, is it like
get
flat?
To the top first.
Is it flat the whole time?
What if there's like a Willy Wonka elevator that goes all the way up and then into the sky, and then you can parachute down and then land and slide off?
Jimmy, pull up Bass Pro Shop.
Pull up Willy Wonka.
Pull up Willy Wonka in the Bass Pro Shop.
But fun fact about the Bass Pro Shop pyramids: one of the 4 they were going to build was going to be a full amusement park.
There's going to be an amusement park.
It was going to be a full amusement park inside of one of the pyramids.
Whoa, that looks
and it got
sick.
canned.
Yeah, probably because
there's a fucking boat. There's a boat in there.
It looks like a rainforest cafe.
Yeah, they sell boats.
Well, I
Bass
mean,
Pro Shop's dope.
not what I mean.
fuck
I
with
mean,
Bass
they
Pro
are
Shop.
fishing off of a boat in the Bass Pro Shop, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they have like basically a giant aquarium in there.
That's insane.
I used to work for a supermarket in the heyday, and I was in customer service, and I had a guy call and asked if he could return his boat, and I was just sat there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, what? What are you saying to me right now? He just wanted to return his boat,
Can you return a
It's like-
car?
bro. I'm like, I don't have boats. Like, we don't got boats. I don't know what the fuck. It's like, he's like, you know who you're calling, right? He's like, yeah, blah blah blah. I'm like, nope. And I was like, nope.
Just being at Walmart and just some guy just calls and he's like, "Hey, I'm trying to return my boat," and you're just like, like one of the inflatable ones, or
Well, I'd believe that Walmart would sell a boat before my
I don't think
supermarket.
Walmart would sell
just
a
say
boat.
the name. I
I
don't know.
can't. Docs.
Publix.
No.
Publix.
Target.
It was Publix.
Publix does not sell boats.
I don't think they sell cars or any vehicles.
They actually made
No,
the Model T.
they sell votes to the Republican Party.
That's it. They exclusively sell boats. That's where their donations to the Republican Party go to.
So
Yeah, they donated that money to Trump's campaign. No, they gave him a yacht.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
donation.
campaigning yacht. Like all they did was
Yeah.
like blast out their message across the ocean.
Yeah, no big deal.
Didn't people do like boats for Trump or some shit like that?
I'm sure it's just wealthy.
Are-
I don't know about it.
Are you talking about blacks for Trump?
What? No, boats for Trump.
Because that was also a thing.
You don't know blacks for Trump?
I do not. I don't know.
That was a big movement
And
in
I've
Florida.
heard of
honestly. It
I
was
did.
really
I
funny.
have heard.
That's the movement. Blacks for Trump. Come on. Or women for Trump. Or Asians for Trump.
I think
You
that's
don't-
just everyone, though. That's like,
No,
men
but
for
they had to
Biden,
make, they
women
had
for
to make
Biden.
sure it was about their race.
Yeah.
Well, I
When it
mean,
comes-
it's a matter of like voting demographics, is what they're
Yeah.
saying. Like, it's not.
100%. It was more of that whole idea was just being like, hey, we're a part of it.
We're here
glad.
and don't feel bad voting for Trump because we're also voting for him.
My favorite thing is
guys,
like watching.
we're all making the mistake together. Don't
My
worry.
favorite thing is like watching old like politicians just sign like abortion bills and stuff, and everyone's like, but it's all
Yeah.
old white men around them. I'm just like, yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I like when they pay a female actor to stand next to them too. I'm happy.
This is okay.
I hate
like
the babies.
I'm actually pro-abortion.
as
think
many as
all
possible.
babies should
I'm
be killed.
casual
Yeah.
abortion.
Yeah, as many. I'm cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an amateur.
Yeah. I haven't gone to the
Andreas,
pro scene yet.
Andres is
Andreas,
teaching me,
feel
and then I
like
want to
you
learn
have
from
the
you.
wrong. You're giving the wrong opinions for what you look like right now.
That's racist.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, dude.
Not what I meant.
He's supposed to be giving Reese
Oh,
opinions.
I didn't
man.
tell you. So I was at Home Depot and I was getting. I started this story, I never finished it. I was at Home Depot. I went to get some stuff like for the lawn this morning.
The Mexican
Um,
wood.
Yeah, I went to go get some Mexican wood. And I was hanging out behind some people in line behind the Home Depot. I was hanging out behind the Home Depot.
The other guy's looking for work.
Yeah,
I was out in the parking lot sitting with them.
but I was in line
Uh-huh.
behind like some I assume some Mexican family. And they went to one area and I started walking to another self-checkout thing. And this lady's like, "Oh no, excuse me, you need to go over here." I was like, did she just assume I was with this family? And I was like, no, I'm getting my stuff. And she's like, "Oh, okay, sorry." She like looked away.
You should have been like, you just call her out
I
very
mean,
loudly.
I'm not gonna
No
call her
hablo.
out for it.
No hablo. No.
No habla inglés.
¿Qué?
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 She's like,
Okay.
"Excuse me, sir, you gotta." I'm like, the girl
Like,
in front
"Wow,
of
just
me
because I look like this doesn't
told
mean
me
I'm
to
related
come
to
over
all
here."
Hispanics.
Just because I have a clown nose on.
Yes.
You immediately decide to treat me as a clown. Fucking disgusting.
How dare they?
Disrespectful, even.
What kind of
I
clown
kinda
would
wish.
you be?
Would you be a scary or a funny clown? Those are the only two options.
I'm looking at you. You have the
What are you
nose.
talking about? I don't know what I was talking
Oh,
about.
okay. To me, okay.
Oh,
I
what
think
do you-
I would be. I'd be a
What are you
fun.
talking about?
I don't. I would. If I'm scary, I wouldn't have to deal with kids, though. I really don't want to deal with kids.
If you're scary, you gotta kill kids.
Nope.
If you're funny though, you don't have to deal with kids.
Yeah, but
Do you
then
know
I'm just
who's a-
like
do you know
stand-up
who's a-
comedian.
You know who's a clown? Sacha Baron Cohen. He went to clown school in France.
In
You know who else
France.
did?
Yeah.
Steve-O.
Steve-O went to clown school.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That man
Because
has just
have you
lived a
seen
life.
early Jackass? He was on drugs.
No.
I thought there was going to be a different jump there
I
instead
thought
of on
Steve-O was
drugs.
sober.
Do you want me to talk about the art of clowning? Because I don't know that much.
But
I
he
will
knows
pretend
more than
like I
me.
will.
Can you juggle?
I wish. I've been
I
trying
can-
to.
I
I've been,
can
it's something I've
juggle.
been trying to learn for years, but I don't know
Like
how to
day
juggle.
one of clowns college, bro.
Yeah,
Andrea?
it kind of is. That's the
Andrea.
GE. That's part
Well,
of the GE.
like I
Reese.
legitimately thought like maybe 2 years ago, something like that.
Mhm.
Before we moved here, I
Yeah.
was like, shit, I think I'm gonna go to clown college. Like I
No
had just graduated. I'm like,
Not to get my master's.
I was like, well, like, what do I do now? Like, I know I'm trying to find work, and I was like, I
Go to
think I would go to
clown school.
clown college, and I was like, that's a joke. And then like every single person I told, they're like, yeah, I could see you doing that. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was a clown.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck does that mean?
You love kids, and you love being a
No,
clown.
I hate fucking.
I think that's a big part of your
Fucking
personality.
You
terrible
hate
people.
fucking kids?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
That's a pro for
How do you
him being
know?
around. Win one for clowns.
Kids are annoying, dude.
Don't clowns have like a union?
Yeah.
Like for their school?
It's-
Like they have
yeah,
jobs and things.
yeah, it's like a clowning.
Imagine going
Thing.
against the clown union.
Stabbing. In the case of
Stabbing
Andreas
a clown.
versus the clown board, the
Says
lawyer
you.
opens his briefcase and pulls out a sheet of paper that just keeps extending.
We have to do that now.
The lawyer comes out, opens up the briefcase, and like
Your
Yeah,
Honor,
that'll
that's
be
example
the-
A of Andreas Vicky clown board keeps pulling out like a balloon animal and makes
Oh.
like a dog, and he's like, "This is what he was supposed to make," and this is what he made, and it's just a dick.
Why is that such a dick?
I feel like that's the balloon animal you would learn how to make first. Is it just a wiener?
I think it wouldn't be. I feel like it'd be like
Maybe
a
it would be a
dog.
snake.
Snake. Oh yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, it's one fucking
Yeah, it's just a
cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a cylinder.
Like a
Congrats.
little-
You don't do
You
anything. No.
You know what I'm realizing right
it's actually an
now?
oblong sphere.
I have independently learned multiple skills for being a clown at separate points in my life, just on my own.
Clowning is great, dude.
You ever think it's because you're just a fucking
You
clown?
are a
I might be
clown.
a fucking
Yeah.
clown because I
Clown
learned how to
around.
juggle, and then I also learned how to make balloon animals.
Uh-huh.
What am I missing? The makeup?
Maybe being.
You don't need to make up to be a clown.
fun.
Being funny? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I was,
Oh.
yeah.
Damn,
I would say it.
I'll work on that, I guess. I mean,
I got a couple books you could read. Yeah.
It's kind of like drawing. Sometimes you can like practice and then be funny, but most of the time you just have to be born with it.
fuck. dude.
But yeah, I'll give you a couple books to read.
not
We'll, see,
born
we'll
with
see how you score after
Draw,
that.
you don't have to be born.
thought I
with
was
it
so-
for drawing.
I thought I'm
Yeah, you do.
funny.
No, you don't.
You have to be.
I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
have to have some innate skill to be good
you
at
know,
drawing.
if you
came
wanna-
out the pussy drawn.
If you want to be an artist, know that if
Fucking
you
Mozart.
have
Dude,
not
I
drawn
was in
before,
that
just give
shit
up.
Fucking with my finger painting. Oh,
Just-
baby.
Just,
no,
just
it's
give
gotta
up.
be like it's gotta be a connection with your creative mind and your hand.
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly.
Certain like being able to translate what you're seeing visually is definitely an innate ability. I feel like for most people.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are an aspiring artist and you don't feel that, then I think you should just shoot yourself. Honestly, like I
You should probably
go out
stop.
back. Yeah, I think you should give up on any dream that you have. Never pursue any passion that you
Hey,
feel, and
because
just don't
Yeah.
get better.
If you don't give up and you try to go to art school and then you get laughed out of art school, you're just gonna start another Holocaust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we don't want that.
that is. You bring up a good point. there.
Sauced Up as a podcast does not like the idea of another Holocaust.
We've already got one. It's enough.
Who's
Don't
this
need
sauced up you're talking about? I think it's pretty chill.
No, the podcast
Hmm.
as a whole. We all don't like the Holocaust. Andreas, don't
It's
say
a
it.
bad
We don't
thing.
like the Holocaust.
Chase hasn't
Don't-
publicly
don't
condemned
say
the
what.
Holocaust.
I think Hitler was pretty cool because he shot himself. Does that help?
That's not condemning the Holocaust, Chase. Chase is pro-Holocaust.
Damn. Just my views at this time don't really align with that.
So Chase, all you have to say is
At
I
this
don't
time.
like the
But
Holocaust.
previously.
But well,
There's just some questions I have
I thought
about
about
the
it.
Holocaust.
Yeah, I have some
So, Chase,
reasonable
all you have to
questions.
say is I don't like it.
If you
hey,
go
just
to
say
like
you don't
if you go
like
to
the
like
Holocaust.
a bakery, how could they bake that many cookies in an oven? Like how could they fit that many cookies in
Well,
an oven?
not funny.
Well, Chase, it's because ethically they wouldn't put that many cookies in the oven. But if you take away the ethics, you can do a lot.
So what's the minimum amount or the maximum amount of cookies ethically for an oven?
Probably an entire city's worth would probably be
A
at least
baker's
one.
dozen.
Are we still talking about the Holocaust?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought we had moved on to like cookies and stuff now.
No, that was Chase's allegory.
Wait,
Oh.
I actually got
Dog
a
whistle.
I got a quick quiz for everyone. I got a quick quiz for all of you.
I'm not in school, bitch. Fuck you.
I already tested
Done.
autistic on the Myers-Briggs test. I think it's fine.
So Myers-Briggs doesn't have an autistic test.
Then what the fuck did I take?
Myers-Briggs is the personality test. It says here
That's
I'm
probably
rated
why it was so
autism.
shocking.
It says here-
all right, so I got a quick question. How many is in a baker's dozen?
13.
13.
17.
And I know exactly why, but go ahead. Let's spread your knowledge.
Well,
I actually don't know why.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
okay.
idiot!
I'm stupid.
So dumb. A baker's dozen always has one extra
But
for the
why?
baker.
No, it's not for the baker, actually.
It's always for the baker.
It's not for the baker. It was for the royalty. Because
Oh,
if
for the
I
baker.
believe it was because if I forget exactly, I think it might have been like it was a safety thing. Like if they didn't do that extra
Like a poison.
donut or whatever, they would be shot. I'm gonna re-Google that because
It was so the baker could eat it and prove that it was a good batch.
I don't think it was that.
Do you know why it's called best man at a wedding?
Because he's such a good boy.
Yeah, so it was actually it was a weight. So a medieval law specified the weight of bread loaves, and any baker who supplied less to a customer was in for dire punishment. So the bakers would always include a 13th loaf with each dozen to be safe. So they'd be shot if it was below a certain weight.
As they should.
I don't want to learn history from jokes. I just want to laugh.
Oh, well, see, the crazy thing is that you can use history to make jokes. I don't know if you were
I don't know the first thing about history.
all right.
So
God
the
created
first thing about
So,
history.
in the beginning.
The first thing you should know
Oh.
is that the Earth was created
Hold on.
2,000
Which
years
Bible
ago.
do you have? Let's take the first page of
I
every
think I
Bible.
have the Quran right here. I have Colton has
Oh,
my Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, you should see my bookshelf.
Chase?
I have Persian
Alright.
myths.
I wouldn't say
So-
Persian myths is a Bible.
I have a brief history of time. We could do that one.
Well, I guess that would
That's-
be a
that's more
That would
synopsis.
be the
atheist.
best, like,
Would that be a synopsis? at least,
Summarization.
right? Yeah.
We have
I do
Bushido.
want to talk about Chase's nightmare bookshelf.
There's nothing
Sure,
wrong
look
with
on
that.
your nightmare
So
bookshelf.
Chase in his room has a bookshelf, and it has
Really?
And it's the scariest books you don't want to smoke weed with.
no close. It's like nightmare blunt rotation, except
Stupid,
7
yeah,
of the
shut the
8 like cubicles in this bookshelf are good. Like they look perfectly fine.
normal books.
And then there's the 8th little cube, the nightmare cube, where it's just Mein Kampf,
Why?
the history of Stalin, Trump book, a book about cannibals, another book about a serial
get it.
killer.
I get it.
And it's
I
just
get it.
like it's like the scary bookshelf, and it's really funny because any
It's like,
person
here's the
who
bad
brings over to
bookshelf.
this house and into his room gets a front row view of this bookshelf
The
because it's
issue-
one of the first cubes you see.
The issue is not history of Stalin or the other ones. It is exclusively Mein Kampf. Exclusively, that is the
Yeah.
issue.
It's not like I read it for.
I
like,
know that's the
religious
thing.
doctrine
Why do
purposes.
you have it?
I would read it.
I thought it was
would.
an interesting read. It's like just you get a sight into his mind before
In
the downfall.
Yeah, you
Well,
get a
I
sight
mean, he
into
was in
like
jail.
the
He
math.
wrote it in jail.
You could read it at the library.
I also wrote it in jail.
You,
Why
So
do
he
you
was
think I'm
already
gonna walk up to a
downfalling.
fucking librarian and be like, yeah, where can I find Mein Kampf?
As a
You don't
white
have to
man, that
ask
is a
them.
dangerous idea.
I mean, if you
That
have it
is
next
how
to
he
other
gets
like
what?
texts, I think it's fine. Like if the concept, like I don't think. Oh, whew, all right.
Did you buy
I don't think
Do you have
by
like a
itself.
hardcover? Did you have like a hardcover of it?
I don't think
Is
by
there
No,
itself.
Easter eggs in there that you missed?
It's paper.
What's going on?
I don't think I'm gonna say controversial things. I don't think by itself owning a copy of Mein Kampf is an issue.
No, that's
My
fine.
man.
I agree.
I
I
have
An
agree.
issue with that.
I would, because I've thought about it before, because I've never read it, and I wanted to read it. I still
I
have
wouldn't
not read
own
it.
a copy of it.
What if I wanted to read it again?
Why would you read it again?
I don't know. It's
Well,
the
maybe it's really
insane
persuasive.
ramblings
Did you
of a
miss
man
it?
in jail.
Did you miss
Hey,
any
I like
points
to-
the first
I
Hold
like
time?
to
on.
support
There was a good
authors.
point on page 37.
I
and
like
I'd
to support
reference
authors
it.
by buying their books.
The authors, they get the royalties.
Who gets the royalties from Mein Kampf? That's actually a good
Penguin.
question.
Probably fucking Penguin.
No, it's because it takes me
Fucking
too
Random
fucking-
House. What?
It just takes me too long to read, so I buy the books instead of
Oh my
renting them.
God.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't want to go into a library. Who do you think I am? I want to book.
love
Are you guys
libraries.
reading any books?
Would you go to a library here?
Hmm?
Would you go to a library here?
I haven't gone to the library here yet.
No, the
Love
funny
libraries,
thing
don't
is,
go to
I do
libraries.
love libraries.
Hate
well,
'em.
the last house I
like
moved into,
libraries.
I had like all the boxes of my books in the trunk of my car, and like the roommates at the time offered to help like unload them. Both my roommates were black,
Okay.
and they pulled out the book right on the top of the fucking box of books. It's Mein Kampf. So he picks up, looks right at it. It's like, oh, okay. It just
no,
walks up.
you go.
It's like, it's not what it looks like, man. I
That's
swear.
the issue with
I'm
owning
not-
it,
I'm
is
not-
that
I'm
they
not
are
one of those
constant.
That's what I'm
guys.
saying. You do not own that book.
Yeah.
There's a book that I have. I don't know if it's here.
You have the Nazi mouse book.
Yeah, it's a graphic novel called Mouse about
I know what
Uh,
mouse is.
you know about Mouse.
Yeah, it
Well, but
got
for those that
banned.
don't know about Mouse,
for
it
it.
is
for
a
the
graphic
audio
novel made by some guy. I think his name is Arthur Spiegelman. It's about his father, and his father was a Jew. Was a Jew during the Holocaust, and how his like survival through the Holocaust. And all the Jews are mice, and the Nazis are cats. It's very good, very emotional read, very sad, it's a great read. But on the cover of it is a giant fucking swastika, and I can't read it at the airport, even though that's the book that I accidentally brought. So sorry.
Accidentally bought a
See,
book
what
with
you
a
should
giant
bring is-
swastika on
you
it.
should
Whoops.
bring Mein Kampf into the airport. I think that'll go really well.
It's a full
It's gonna be your
black
next YouTube
cover
video.
with like a little writing on it. That's all it is.
Mein Kampf in the airport.
24 hours of Mein Kampf in the airport bathroom?
In the bathroom.
That's
Call
a
Mein
GoPro
Kampf at
footage.
3 a.m. You won't believe what happens.
At a Delta.
No, I had like a long stint of reading historical books and then reading about like dictators and authoritarian governments. Like I read a bunch of shit on like Stalin, China, all that shit.
Yeah,
So I
studying up.
bought-
Yeah.
studying up to see
Yeah,
where they
what are
went
you studying
wrong
for? What are
and
you
where I
studying
can
for,
succeed.
Chase? All right. There it
But
is.
That's why I own the book.
And that's why when me and Chase saw Freelance about this dictator, we had problems with
God.
this movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this movie again. It's boring.
With your
It's
scholarly
movie.
knowledge. Huh?
garbage.
I don't think it was
Right
that
now.
bad.
It's garbage. You were
You
high.
could be watching a movie
You
right
were
now.
too.
Yeah, and I still
What?
thought it was garbage.
I don't know how.
I could
It wasn't
go watch
that
a
bad.
movie
It
right
was
now.
bad.
Oh,
It
at
was
the
okay.
second?
It's an okay
Nah, I
movie.
don't want to watch something right now.
You
I got
don't
a
watch
bunch of horror
Piranha?
movies to watch.
Piranha 2.
Is there any horror movies out? What's out right now?
Is Talk to Me still in theaters?
It is.
Is it?
All right, I want to actually talk about this.
I don't.
Can we talk
I
about how
haven't seen it.
impressive it is for Raka Raka for
Dude,
their
I know.
directorial debut to have a 97% movie?
Raka
It's
Raka Ali.
Very good. No.
No.
Taylor Swift.
They were so if people don't know, Raka Raka was a YouTube channel where they would just basically do long form stunt videos, where it was just like a big stunt choreography. Like,
Oh yeah.
If you ever
YouTube
seen
video.
like Harry Potter versus Star Wars,
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
on. They were on CGI. Well, Quarter Crew.
yeah.
Yo,
They've
Hocus
done a lot.
Pocus.
Like, they had a ton of viral videos go through, and this was their directorial debut as Talk to Me, which is like a horror movie about.
Does it have a 97%?
Yeah, it's one of A24's best performing movies.
Mhm.
Which big ups
They
to
actually-
A24 for supporting them and letting them create this, because
Mhm.
they did a great job.
Yeah,
do
but
you
I don't
see
trust a lot
the?
of
There's a
videos.
behind the scenes video of them like
Fucking.
touring the movie in not South by Southwest. What is it?
North by.
In Sundance.
Sundance.
Um,
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was a cool, also just cool insight of like the indie movie kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, throughout this whole
Also, I
strike
did
that has
not
been
know
happening-
that they made that movie. I
Yeah,
saw that video.
no.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I like A24 has always been like sort of a staple for indie film company, like any filmmakers to get a bigger platform to release movies that just get a wider reach. I think
wouldn't
that's
say
really
that-
been like,
wouldn't say it's just that. It's just they have bought most of the distribution for good indie movies.
yeah, I mean, like,
Recently, a lot of their
Yeah.
early stuff were
but
Speaking of film festivals, you can catch me at the Orlando Film Festival. Woo!
is there an Orlando film
In 2 weeks.
That'd
a
be cool.
week from when this releases.
A week from when this releases. At the end of
Yeah.
October.
Go
Yeah,
Good luck.
go
gonna
ask
be
him
a-
why he has a copy of Mein Kampf.
Go and come and talk to me while I'm trying to
Change his mind.
While
While he's trying to rizz up Baby
while
Gronk.
no, while I'm networking,
Oh.
you can come up and be like, "Yo, don't you own a copy of Mein Kampf?" And talk to
Anyway,
me
sorry
about
to interrupt you, Chase and George Lucas. I gotta go.
George Lucas, yeah.
it. Chase, oh my God, Chase, George Lucas, so good to meet you. Don't you own Mein Kampf?
All right, see you later.
Like, God damn it.
Good talking to you.
I do have one more short film that I want to probe out to see if you guys have seen it. Have you guys seen the short film that like went viral recently that was called Everything Except Nothing?
No.
No, sounds like it's about nothing. I don't really want to.
So it's actually this it's a short film, like a
I'm gonna get
12-minute short film shot by this guy. He made it in high school his senior year.
Mhm.
And it is a 12-minute short film. It stars you know the guy that played Bruce Wayne in Gotham, like the kid?
Yeah.
So he's the lead actor in this. And it's honestly one of the best short films I've seen in a long time. And it won over 15 awards at like big film festivals. And this kid is in high school.
Yeah,
and he got accepted to Harvard. And I just have never been more mad about someone being good at stuff.
Yeah, you should check out who his parents are.
Honestly, I'm curious.
Probably Nepo baby.
Probably. But it was
Yeah,
Scott
Yeah, imagine
Barry.
getting the money and the
Yeah,
contacts.
an
to make something that
18-year-old
good.
getting the money to film this. Nepo baby.
But also,
Nepo baby.
he's a Nepo baby, but also he's a Nepo baby in New York and also went to school with the kid from Bruce Wayne. So that's how he got that actor.
Or you just paid him with mommy's money.
Also paid.
That would be sick too. God, I wish I was a Nepo baby. That'd be sick.
God, my parents didn't give me shit.
Just
Do you
assuming
guys
that
think
was
that
Nepo
if you were
baby.
Nepo babies, you would be hyper successful?
Uh,
Or would you just
uh-uh.
ride the checks from mom and dad?
Oh, maybe both.
I'd try to be successful.
I don't know. I mean, who would fucking know? You know,
You
nature be
can't really put
nature.
yourself in that mindset.
Yeah.
Like, look at Tom Hanks' kids.
The
One of
concept-
them is
look at
like a kind of
Chet.
successful actor. The other one is like a fucking crackhead.
the
Valid.
concept of success, or not the success, but the concept of making money is so foreign to me that when I worked at a job that made probably about $40,000 a year, I was like, "Whoa, I've got so much money. What the fuck?"
Median income, baby.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
making $17 an hour. I'm like, dude, I've never had so much money.
yeah. We're not money makers. Ideally, in the future.
Filmmakers, we ate money.
I don't do it for the money. I do it for the passion. But also, I'd like money.
I'd like money. I don't think the executives should get a $300 million bonus this year. I think I should get fair pay. Is that crazy? A little bit.
Well, the
That's
second you start
insane.
making garbage
You can't.
films, you don't.
No, I would still think it's a great idea.
You guys should make
What?
a film at the place you work.
You should. Like a
I
buddy cop.
A buddy cop movie?
How long was this podcast?
what? What'd you say one more time?
The microphone smells like cinnamon.
Smells like cinnamon.
Honk honk.
Smells funny.
How long was this podcast? Was it an hour long? Was it an hour and a half long? Was it 3 hours?
Hour and
long?
a half. Hour and a half.
Fuck
We
you.
got a little bit left.
We gotta finish this off with a funny bit from Cody.
Cody.
Oh
hasn't-
my god, that was
Cody hasn't worked this week, so he has no more stories.
What? Well, I was in Final Fantasy 14, okay, and I was in this raid.
Let's do my job.
I was working on my class, war fucking
I built a lot of bronze spears.
built a couple of bronze
I
spears.
looked at a lot of femboys, you know.
Looked at a lot of femboys.
tough work.
I feel like things have actually happened. I just can't think of them. What has happened to me in the past week?
Well,
Hanging out.
What have you both of you done this week? What's the update on the Cody saga with finding a job?
Well, I have a meeting with a producer. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my basket right now. Applying to bar jobs, which is so fun and sexy. So fun and sexy. I actually applied to a bar job that my bar manager is working at as a server.
That would be
So,
so funny.
I know. I'll be in the interview. I'm like, actually, you can ask. Like, no need to ask me any questions.
You don't have to email anybody or call anyone.
You literally.
Our manager has a second job as a server.
That
They're
is
leaving-
clinically
they're leaving the
insane
bar manager
as, like,
job.
on paper, that's bad. That's really bad. That a manager has a second job as a server.
Yeah, they don't pay enough. They're trying to pay people like $35,000 a year to be a fucking restaurant manager. You know how stressful that job is?
Yeah, fuck that.
Was a restaurant. right?
Awful. No
I
benefit.
already
mean,
have to deal with people as a bartender,
and you make
and
more.
they annoy the fuck out of me, and then I have to deal with them more. I'd rather not.
And you make more is the
You
crazy
see
thing.
what my genius job has done is they have two managers, the GM and the assistant manager, and then they have floor managers. Every other manager is a floor manager, so they get paid shit, but they got to do all the bitch work for managers.
It's
They got to make
it's so
the
good.
schedules, they got to do everything.
I mean, I don't know, man. You can't just like not work there. You know what I mean? Because like every other restaurant is gonna have something similar. It's just this industry. This industry is just bad and predatory to
Yeah,
people
it's
who
just
like. If you don't have a college education,
the service
odds are
industry is built around just like, oh,
Right.
you want to get slight bit pay more? Here's a fuck ton more work, so I have less to do.
yeah. Also, we only have to pay you $2 an hour, so we're expecting you to come in 2 hours early, do prep, and then 2 hours
It's
later after
nine
the
here,
fact,
baby.
and make $2 an hour.
It is $9 and
$2 an
$4.
hour here. It's $2 an hour.
Is
Yeah.
Server minimum is my point. But there's still people acting like, yeah, the 2 hours of prep before a shift is just being paid $2 an hour. Cool. This is ethical. This is
Yeah.
an ethical thing to do.
Ever since moving to Orlando, I haven't given a single fuck about quitting a job. I've worked before coming to Orlando. I've worked one job. Since coming to Orlando, I've gone to like 6 or 7 jobs.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. I have never seen someone who is just so like okay with quitting a job. Like with like no 2 weeks, nothing. He's just like, all right, yeah, I'm just not working anymore.
Yeah, I don't give but not for like this industry, like services.
This is gonna
I'm like,
out you. This is
no.
outing you, Chase. Chase gives 2 weeks notice, and he's a admirable worker. He is very good at his job, and he always gives 2 weeks and loves his friends and family. He's also a
No.
good Christian.
No one checks references in this industry.
I know. I mean, just like Googling a name should be enough. I feel
No,
like if
it
there's no
drives
like
me
predatory
fucking up the
records.
wall.
Sure.
It drives me
Happens
up
to
the
you.
wall how many people like my restaurant has hired as bartenders who have absolutely fucking no bartending experience.
Yeah, they
It
shouldn't be
drives me
managing.
insane.
The person who's hiring them shouldn't be a manager. Is how I feel.
I agree. Because my bar manager the other night decided to like one of the servers was like, oh, the person in takeout, they haven't eaten like literally all day. And they were like, and this was like extra food left over. So I was gonna go give it to him. And he's like, no, we can't just be taking food like that and then throws it away. And I'm like, so you threw away food instead of letting one of your employees who is hungry eat it.
That's a good
So
person.
you'd rather throw away food and waste it that way than to make one of your employees happier.
Yeah, I think that's
we
a
want to
good.
think about that for 5 seconds.
I think that's a healthy way to treat your employees. I honestly think that treating them with the littlest amount of respect possible actually creates and fosters a healthy work environment full of love and appreciation and respect even.
Whenever I have to like promo a food item because it comes out like wrong or something, like the kitchen messes it up or something, or even if I mess it up on accident, I just put it in the wrong order or whatever. When it comes out, like instead of throwing it away, I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna take it back to the little back room and I eat it.
Well, the issue is that every manager who's bad assumes the worst out of everyone. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Bad management always comes by assuming the worst out of the people that work for you.
They're assuming that you would do the things that they did.
Yeah. It's like you're assuming that they're gonna do the worst things, and it's
Like,
automatically.
I'm ringing in food wrong all day just so I can have a snack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean,
I had a whole kitchen staff get fired at my last job because they were all high on pills.
alpha.
I mean, that's
Alpha
just the
shit,
kitchen.
dude.
That's just the kitchen.
That
in a
is
restaurant.
the kitchen.
entire-
Yeah.
No,
kitchen?
like one of them clocked out, came back in, put like his flip flops on in the kitchen on backwards, and was falling asleep at the grill cooking himself some food before leaving.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Was that after he was fired?
No, that was
That
The
was
day-
the
the day-
Getting fired.
why he
Gotcha.
got
That was
fired. That's why
gotcha.
like, and then the other guy who was still on the clock and had the clothes was asleep on the bench outside, passed out.
Oh my god.
And so they just fired they're like, everyone get the fuck out.
Was it the
I mean,
Turkish
yeah.
place?
No.
Where was
Yeah.
this?
I'm kind of here for that.
Waterford.
Fire the whole fucking staff. if you have to.
No shot.
Yeah. They had to fire the whole kitchen.
Was this the
crap.
bar that I frequented a lot and ate at a
Yep.
lot?
Yep.
Sick. Cool.
I love that for you.
That's great for me.
Put the nose back on.
It's been on.
But
Something I've noticed. This is a little off topic, but I think next time we should kind of play a little drinking game for the Patreon, like a 20-minute video or something, where Reese tells a story and we have to take a shot every time he says like.
God, don't start this shit again. I hate this.
I don't know if you've been paying attention,
I
but
fucking hate people who do this shit to me. I'm gonna kill myself. This has been a thing since fucking middle school. I'm gonna kill myself if people point out that I say like a lot. I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm going off of him.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
make you guys.
counted.
You know what? We're doing this. You guys have to take a shot every time I fucking say like. All right, I'm gonna say like so many times that you guys are gonna get fucking liver
No,
poisoning.
I don't want you to try. I don't.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
then
do it.
we-
I'm
so
gonna
then
do
we
it. I'm
really-
gonna do it. I'm gonna do this thing where I get you guys. Oh man, you guys are gonna hate me. I'm gonna give you guys the
Somebody-
worst experience of
somebody
your
says,
fucking
"Ooh."
life.
Man.
I'm sorry. I get excited talking to my friends and I use words that fill
don't use
time.
words, you use one word.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I say like and fill time
I
because
also
I
say
don't
like
want
a
to sit
lot.
there and go,
What do I do? I do a bunch.
fuck you.
Brandon called me out recently.
For what?
I don't remember. It was something that I say all the time.
I don't know.
I don't
I've
think
got a-
you
I've
can
got a
say that
bunch.
word on the podcast.
I have to think about it.
Yeah.
I like.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure I'll remember like later, or like playing games or something.
What's Chase's quip then?
What's my clip?
Quip. What's your like
Every
your
time I do
constant
this.
ism? What's a Chaseism?
This.
That's not real.
No, I swear because I used
Who,
to have
who doesn't fucking do that? I do that.
I don't.
My hair doesn't even fall on my forehead really anymore. It's just from when I had long hair.
yeah.
I'd always go like this,
That's what happens. Long hair.
and
man.
now I just walk around like this.
Yeah, you look insane. Not like you currently, but like whenever I have short hair, people are like, "What the?"
Yeah, you just walk around going like this and like, what are you doing? I'm
Who
like,
are
I'm
you?
just-
Are you greasing your hair?
Sorry,
I know
bro.
what mine is.
What's yours?
I start sentences and don't finish them because I assume people know what I'm gonna say next, and then I just like leave.
You say fill in the blank.
I do the same thing.
nuts.
I think we
Like-
both do that, but I think it was
Guy's
a bad habit
fucking
that I
Mad Lib
had.
in person.
It's like I don't know. I notice
Put
when
a
I do
noun
it.
here.
Though. I do also say like a lot. Probably not as much as you.
I can't really think about. I mean, I don't.
Reese,
Reese, I don't really like pay attention
next-
to what you
I
say.
swear,
So
I'm gonna fucking kill all of you.
The next time we film this, I'm just gonna secretly keep count.
and then we'll do that many shots back to back.
Well, no, this will be when he's forgotten all about it.
I sure
Okay,
hope
okay,
you
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
kill
And
yourself.
I'm just gonna
I want
count.
you to wrap your car around a pole.
Oh my god! You make it sound so smooth,
Your
like
new
such
car
a such a.
around a pole. With you
You
in
don't
it.
even know how to wish that on me. At least I haven't been in as many accidents as you have.
That is true.
How many accidents have you been in, Reese?
Do we want to talk about how Orlando drivers constantly hit my cars?
So you're gonna blame
then-
Orlando?
Yes. This city, one of my it was funny because one of my like cooks at my job went into detail about how he was like, I have not been in a wreck in 20 years. And as soon as I moved to Orlando, my insurance raised my rates because driving here is more dangerous than where I
Statistically
live.
more dangerous. Wonderful.
And I was like, honestly, I've been hit twice since I moved here. And it was after I got my new car and then after I got my new car.
They sense it, smell it
Yeah,
in
I was
the
like-
air.
I was like, oh, let me trade in my car I've had for like 6 years that's about to die. It's time. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get myself a nice car. I'm gonna be a little bougie about it. Car gets totaled within a month because this guy doesn't look and runs into the back of my car while trying to switch lanes, clips
Nice.
it, hits it. Shut the fuck up. I'll kill you. And so
Yeah, you can't even talk.
I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. And I hope everything you care for perishes. So, and then I get my new car.
Mhm.
I love this car.
Yeah.
And I have a girl over. And I go to get the little pill in the morning. The morning after.
Mhm.
Ibuprofen.
And I'm gonna tell you, this is the you remember how I told you
Take it
about the worst experience I had? My worst sex experience.
Hmm.
We
It was
had
after
a
that.
whole episode on that.
Yeah, we did have a whole episode on that.
It was after that, the morning after. I'm just like, all right, I'm getting a pill anyways. I just want to make sure I'm safe.
There's no. I never have to talk
And
to this person
On
again.
the way to the store, this guy pulls out from a stop sign, and then I'm in the right lane, and there's like a little bit of a median with the like yellow sectional. Shut the fuck up. And I'm just in the right lane driving straight, and this guy comes from the stop sign, turns right, and then just goes straight into the side of my car. So I'm like, fuck sakes, I'm gonna pull over. I pull over to the side of the road. This guy hops out and he just goes, dude, what the fuck? You hit me. And I was like, excuse me?
What?
I was like, you ran into my car. Look at my car. I was like, it's the front of your car and then the side of my car. How do I hit you with the side of my car? And he's like, nah, bro, I got my daughters in the car. You hit me. I can't believe you did that. You came from nowhere, bro. I'm like, okay.
Let's
This
get
is
insurance
you.
then.
You hit me. If I came from nowhere, that means you weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
And he's like,
exactly.
"Oh,
no,
I
dude,
should-
and
I
that's a
should
red
beat
flag.
your ass right now, bro. And I'm like, cool, bro. I was like, okay, what?
What
I
does
was
that solve?
I was like, the cops are coming anyways. I was like, you want to act like an idiot in front of your daughters? Okay, you do you, buddy. I sat there for 2 hours waiting for the state troopers to show up.
My God.
2 fucking hours
Should have said 911.
Very
dealing
slow.
with this random guy trying to still blame me for this. And I'm constantly just laughing in his face because I'm like, you have the stupidest mindset for this whole thing.
You should not have kids.
Eventually, his wife and daughter come up from their house, like they ran from their house. And then his wife just instantly calls me a slur.
Nice.
It's not a slur if it's true.
Well, it's a slur because I'm straight, and it was the slur for gay people.
Oh, so it wouldn't be a slur if you weren't straight.
It would have been just correct. Yeah.
I didn't realize that's how it worked, Reese. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
Oh, I thought she called you the C word.
No, she called me the
I don't want
the British name for a cigarette.
We get
She
it.
called me one of those.
We get it. We understand.
And so I'm like talking to her. I'm like, your husband hit me with his car. I was like, look at my car. Look at his car. Front of his car. Side of my car. And she's like, I can't believe you fucking hit my car, man. She's like, you're so my daughters are in that car. I'm like, okay.
You both
I
said
get the daughters are in the car. You still hit me. None of this matters. The cop eventually gets there, and I'm just like, okay. This is what happened. He looks at our cars, and he's like, yeah, obviously you hit his car. And he's like, yeah, here's you a ticket, Mr. New York, man. He's like, next time when you move states, you should really look into the driver's laws for that state instead of just getting your driver's license transfers, and hands him the ticket. And he's like, I'm getting the ticket? What do you mean I'm getting the ticket? He's like, you had the stop sign. He has the right of way.
I would have been dead by now.
I know. Because fuck you.
I'm 27.
I have never been more mad than that morning. Nothing has ever pissed me off more than that morning dealing with those 3 people.
Not even your car almost getting towed?
That was also awful.
You want to tell Cody, Andreas, and the listeners what a good friend I am?
Chase is one of the best friends I could possibly have for this whole situation that has unfolded.
That's it.
Go ahead. We'll finish off this nice little bit.
But also,
gassing me up.
But also, fuck you. Because Chase 1 week hit this pothole. This pothole.
No, we gotta finish.
No.
Gassing me up.
Let me finish. Let me. You don't get to exclude yourself from this. Chase this 1 week hits a pothole. This pothole pops both of his right side tires. Both of them.
Fucking garbage.
And so Chase has to go get new tires, eventually gets it done. And I'm just like, man, I need to avoid that pothole.
3 days later.
Chase never tells me where this pothole is. So on my way home from the bar one night, I hit this pothole.
It sounds like you were drunk.
Oh, were you drunk when you hit the pothole?
No. I was dead sober.
So this pothole is
drunk driving
in a turn lane to our street, and it was at the start of the turn lane. So if you just got into the turn lane at the right time, you would instantly pop both your tires.
They filled it in a week later.
Yeah, a week after this incident.
But yeah, go ahead and tell them what happened after your car tires popped.
So my tires pop. I finished driving home. I'm like, all right, I got to jack up my tire, jack up my car, take the tires off, go get them fitted with new tires and put them back on later. My car is too low to the ground to even get the jack under, and we have a low profile jack.
Nice.
So I'm just fucked, and I get my car towed. Now I've used.
What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car?
So I drive a 2005 Mustang.
That's your fault.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what you didn't do.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, tell them.
Let me tell the story. So I call Orange County Towing, which is actually I call 24/7 roadside assistance, which I have used in the past. And the last time I used them, I got a 14-mile tow where the tow driver also drove me from where my car got dropped off 10 miles to a hotel for free because I was stranded in the middle of nowhere. And it cost me $140 for this trip.
Oh my god! I can't believe he hit you. What were we talking
140,000.
Wait, 140,000?
$140 for this was the first tow I ever got through roadside assistance. It was $140 to tow me 13 miles to a repair shop to leave my car to get it fixed. And then they drove me to a hotel that was 14 miles away. This was $140. So this is what I'm expecting in my mind. I'm like, all right, $100 ish to get my car towed from my driveway to a tire shop that is 3 miles away.
Uh-huh.
This is what I expect. Now,
why were they going to take you to a
hotel? I get towed this morning after, and we get to the tow place, and they're starting to unload my car. And I'm like, all right, how much will it be? And they just go, $900.
What?
They were charging him $900 for a 3-mile tow.
What?
And so I, of course, just go, absolutely fucking not. What crack are you guys smoking and where can I get some? And they're just like, all right, look, put it back on the truck. We're taking it to the pound. And they're like, yeah, your car will be at our lot for, and it will be $300 a night. If you leave it there over 40 days, we're going to claim the title and take your car.
What
So
the
at this
fuck?
point, I'm like, okay, this is a scam. Obviously, like this company is all they do is just answer, because roadside assistance would just outsource the tows to different people. And so this is one of the companies that they outsource to that would just do this to unsuspecting people. So we're in this. I'm like, I don't have fucking 900 liquid at the moment because this was like the shittiest month I had in a forever. So I'm sitting there arguing. I was like, I'm about to get ghetto. I'm about to just sit in front of their truck all fucking day. Just be like, all right, you want to go to other jobs? You better drop my fucking car. Otherwise, I'm going to sit right in front of your truck. And then Chase goes, I'll just cover it for now. And we'll try to get like an attorney to see what we can do about the tow company.
That's right. Say that again for the listeners.
Yeah. So Chase hooked me up with $900, which I have paid back at this point.
Yeah.
He did
But
that.
I was in debt.
He spent the money that you paid him back to buy more copies of Mein Kampf.
No, he did it to buy this fucking coconut.
How much? Was
And
the coconut?
for the listeners at home, if you ever call a tow truck, ask them how much it's going to cost before they pick up your car, because I had a $400 hook fee and a $400 insurance fee. So really my tow was only $40. They just charged me $800 for hooking up my car.
Yep.
That is
Incredible.
insane.
I figured he would have, asked beforehand, but
I'm sorry, I've been towed multiple times and never had to ask in case I get scammed. Something I expect most people who work in emergency services, like a tow truck company, which usually constitutes under that like area, to not be charging ludicrous prices that are way above market. And that's on me.
all I know is we get to end this podcast with me being glazed the fuck up.
What the fuck does that mean? Who are we? Why are we glazing you? All right, boys.
Wow. They had sex in a car last night.
Get
Anyways,
to
so
glazing.
that's
All right, here we go.
that's sauce up. Oh god.
Oh, God.
So that's sauce up. That's the end of the podcast. We gotta go. Bye.